Hello everybody, and welcome to a new video. And I'm gonna unpack with you the new collection Bloom. Bloom is very in a vintage style created. You get a lot of natural papers, and then combined with a lot of flowers, like lilacs or any other. I just don't know the English name of them. Hydrangeas. I can't I can't speak that. So this is the collection, and this is the pack of the artsy bits and pieces. As you can see, lot purple, green, and those brown papers, packaging papers I have used. And you get here crafty snippets, found them, and on my stash. And then we have a mix of different frames. They come in layered frames. We have word arts, papers. Here are the papers, and cards, flares, planner bits, Painters Toolbox for Photoshop and Photoshop elements. You get the free colors for this collection. We have wonderful textured styles, and we have gorgeous vintage retro textiles here in this collection. Also, you have to you get the templates in 4 different versions. You get the 5x11 artsy papers, and the same in the clean version. And then we have the 12x12 templates, and also you get them in the clean version. This is the clean version, this as well. So this is the fast overview of the previews. So let's jump directly into the folders. We have the artsy bits and pieces. You get 3 download files, A, B, and C file, and you need to put them together, so you have not to download this huge pack of I guess 300-400 megabytes of artsy bits only. So this is it. So let's create the previews a little bit bigger. These are the artsy bits. I love that one, for example. And you get here a lot of greens, and also this yellow is very present in some pieces here, and some dried stuff. But also you have here those purple flowers, and we have a splatter here, and then we have some watercolor blobs and more artsy bits. I like that one. I used that one in on a paper, as far I can remember. Yes, and here are some lilacs combined with other flowers, dried flowers, and these are the artsy bits. Book plates. You get a lot of bows here, buttons, magic lights, a lot. Also those huge ones to create really, or place them just upon your whole page to make the color pop. And then we have here different colors of flowers, different versions, different looks. I added a lot of artsy stamps on it, such vintage stamps. They have this kind of Instagram filter on top of it. This was also such a idea when I created this collection. Then we have some gems here, and a lot of greenery, of course. We have here some inks, and here's some cool old paper pieces, which you can place underneath, or you can stack them. And then we have here some old frames. Also, I love those sketched pieces here. I will later show you how you can use them. Some tags, and then here's some strings. The next pack are some crafty art frames. They are ready to go. They are pre-designed, and you can only use them how they are. You can place them on top of your of a paper. You can add a photo or a quote or a word out or whatever you want to, but they are ready to go, and you get them how they look here. And this is how they look like. With a lot of stitching, washi tapes, watercolor painted lilacs. Here we have some vellum piece papers, stamps here. So widely designed. Then we have another pack. It's called the Crafty Art Snippets. So you will see a lot of pieces I have in this pack. You get them here as single elements here, so you can use them however you want to. So it's like a artsy bits and pieces pack, but in this crafty art style. They are really all designed or all created, crafted by myself, extracted, and I always let the realistic shadow underneath, and some bits do have really transparent pieces, like that one. If you see that, you can see in the top here, over here, this black piece of the film frame is really translucent. So when you place it on top of it, you will see here it will look through. It is transparent. So this is a huge, really huge pack here, with a lot pre-designed pieces, and you can mix and match everything, of course, with the artsy bits. It goes pretty nicely. The next pack are the frame mix, and you get here, for example, the Polaroids. I created here a PNG file. So this is the PNG file. It's ready to go, so you can only place your photo just behind. But then we have the PSD file, and you can change here all the text here. This is something you can change, so you can override it. You can place a date, for example, on it, or whatever you want to, or you leave it how as you want to. You can when you open it, you will ask for this Consolas font. It will be available at the font for free. Yeah, so you get here really this layered frame, and you can place any photo of your liking. No, this is not the one I want to. Free stock, this is what I want. Search spring. So let's download that one and make it even bigger, and this is it. So this is how you can use the frame, the PSD file here. And of course you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different PSD files plus 5 PNG files. So you can drag and drop them on your page, the PNG file, and you are done. But you, of course, you can't edit here the text. If you don't want to have it, you need to remove it with a black brush, and maybe you override it by yourself. This is up to you. Then we have the next pack are the word arts, and we have 3 different versions. We have the black ones, the just plain ones, then we have a stamp version, and we have a sticker version. So this is how the black version looks like, you know that. And this is how the stamp version looks like, and they are a little bit with little details in it, and this is how they look like. So a lot of different designed word arts about spring, about blooming, about nature. So this is it. Then we have the sticker version. This is how it looks like. You already know them. So we have a little bit of a white, brighter stroke around it with a little bit of a shadow. And also here you get all the word arts, which are 19 different word arts you get in with this pack. So 3 versions, 19 word arts. Papers. I love to create those papers. Sometimes I love to go back to this vintage style, and I had so much fun to create them, and I love what I've created. And this is how they look like. You get the 9 by 12. So these papers are 9 by 12, and not the letter size, but you can resize them without any problems. When you not know how to do that, you can go into Photoshop, open the file, and go to image size. This is when you go on the image, you go to image size. Here it is. I only know the shortcuts. So you go to the pixels. No, you're not go to the pixels. You go to inches over here, and then you go and click on this little icon here. So it is now unlocked. So when you go now and go here and say 8 by 5, 8.5 by 11, and click OK, so it will be resized. As you can see, there is not much. It only gets smaller. This is the only thing what you need to do. That's why I decided now to go to 9 by 12, because a lot of things now started to come up with the 9 by 12 size, and it's always easier to scale something down than scale something up, because you always have this losing of the resolution, and it can get blurry, etc. So this is the idea why I started to go to the 9 by 12 size. Yes, so here it is. Also love that one because there's a little bit of turquoise here. And then we have this one. It's layered with strokes, with pattern, with gesso, with those images. Love that one. This one is also pretty cool. It's out of an old book. And then we have that one. This is the artsy bit here. What I have created on this page is also available as a artsy bit itself with transparent background. Love that one. Also, that one is pretty cool, and this wooden piece is also nice. I don't know why this blinks when I have it. And then we have some gesso papers. They are always great to use because it's neutral, and you have nevertheless some structure. You can pick out pieces of such pieces and place them maybe as paper pieces underneath your a stacked frame, for example. So you have a neutral background but with a little bit of a structure. A lot of ways to use this kind of papers, but of course you always can use it how it is. Now we have some kind of painted look of those what's the name? I totally forgot it. Vergiss mal nicht. That's in German. Don't forget. don't forget me, flowers. So this is the pure translation of it. Next one, also here we have some little bit of old papers in the background, but if you look closer you can see this. Oh, now it turns. I want to, where's the plus sign? Ah, here it is. Oh, you can see here the structure of a little bit of like a painting you get here. I really love the paper, how it is. It's pretty nice. Also here we have the same, and this one is so cool. I really love it. I will print that out. Then we have some pattern papers. Not much pattern papers in this collection. Solids, neutral colors with solids, and 3, 4 just with colors. So this is the whole pack with the papers for you. So now we go and jump into the pocket pages cards. So for all the pocket pages designers, creators, this is your pack. 3x4, you get the 3x4 as well as a 3x3 version of cards, and this is how they look like. So I have tried to combine a little bit of vintage with trying a little bit of this modern, cleaner look. It's always not easy to create a vintage vibed collection and then create for that one cards. But I know there are a lot of pocket pages designers who love really this kind of style and cards as well. So this is how they look like, and of course 3x3 version you get as well, and this is how they look like. And then I created some 6x4 title cards, and this is how they look like. I love that one, really love. You can add here your date and write something on it. Best is to use here really a nice handwritten font like the Biro font, which is also available as a personal use in the font collection, not collection, the page. Yes. Then we have the cards, and then we have some flares also here with a vintage frame around it, like was an old button I have used here. And this is how it looks like. You get here different flowers with almost no words, and then we have here some with a little bit of a spring vibe here. This is how they look like. I think I like the most this one. And why? Because it's turquoise. So if anyone to know that. Then we have the planner bits. So planning your daily routine or creating your pocket pages. So this is really helpful. Also here we have two versions. We have the plain version, which look like that one, and then we have also here a sticker version as well. And this is how they look like. You get some different signs, some kind of sticker buttons here, and then you have some little note cards here. You can add here a date or some words, or you can easily also remove that dots here in the middle. That's pretty easy. So if you open it, you go into your lasso and make here a selection and delete that, and you're done. Now I don't need to save it, so that's pretty easy. Then we have here these tags. They are pretty cool to use if you want to add a date on your pages. And then we have here the monthly tags here, so January to December. Then we have the numbers 1 to to 10, and we have some pattern stickers. We have Monday to Sunday here, and some words. We have the dates or the years 2021 in different versions, 2022, so you can use this for 3 years if you want to. And yes, always try that you can use my collection really not only one time. I always want that my customers really can use anything what I create a few times and also a few years, because there is so much work in those collection that it's sad if you only use them one time. Okay. Yes, the planner bits. Then we go into the Painters Toolbox here. The Painters Toolbox does have, let's open a paper, and I want a little bit a more solid one, so we use that one. And we go into we have the brush mix, and this is how they look. You get the stamps, the PNGs in black transparent here, and this is how they look like. If you ever thought about how you can use it, also here is the ABR file. And what you can do is always you can stamp, or you can create your own kind of pattern or paper if you want to. I don't know, my nose is a little bit going closer. I don't know. I had a gin just before. I really decided to have a gin. Sometimes I think if I'm maybe allergic. Okay. Yes, here is the paper, and now we have here the stamps here. As you can see, maybe we can make it a little bit bigger for you. Okay. So here are the stamps. And then we have, of course, the style mix. Let's open it. You get here different kind of ASL files for Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. So don't worry about that. And this is how it looks like. We have the gesso files here. And now we can stamp around here. So this is how the stamp look. And maybe here one. And then you go and add here one of those styles on your stamp pieces. Of course, you also can add here the colors. If you open the ASL file for the colors, you have the same colors I have used for this collection. So you can also recolor it. Let's use here another. So this is how it looks like. But also, what is mostly easier if you use the swatches. So you open them here, swatches, and now they are here. If you now stamp around here with maybe we use the brown one here, and then we use the purple, and then you go to your layers, and you can choose here maybe color burn. And this is how it looks like. It looks like this when you multiply it. Color burn, linear burn, lighten. So you get here some real cool effects if you... I like that one. That's linear light. Also get here... Let's try that one. Turquoise. But of course you can also change here the setting of your brush itself. For example, here this is multiply, and then we go and use this here, so it multiplies that way, so it gets much brighter. And let's go to overlay. We have here this green, and then we use this, and this is how you can create really your own kind of paper if you want to. I love it. I really love it. So let's create a new layer, because we didn't see all of the styles I have created for you. We have the vintage retro textiles, and this is hello, and we should make it big. Oh, that's what, too big. No, not here, 200. Let's go to another font because I like that one. Okay, that's now just your text, and this is how the text style look like I have created. And if you want to change the size, if you have a smaller font here, if you want to have a smaller font like only 50 point, it can be that your style is is too huge. What you can do now is you go to your layer setting and click with the right mouse here on the FX icon here on the right side of your layer, okay? And then this little pop-up menu shows up, and then you go and go to scale effects, and with that one you can say 50% or 20%, and then your style changes to all the setting of the style itself will scale down to 20%, and then you can read it a much more better. If you are a Photoshop user easily and you want to keep this kind of setting, then you can go and say plus here on the style palette and say new retro style, for example, or you can rename it however you want to. So you have that then in your style palette. What you need to take care, if you close down your Photoshop, you always need to use the quit Photoshop. If you are on a Mac, or you just close it in another way than this one, Photoshop will not create a kind of it not saves these kind of settings, and it will also not save this layer. So always go to, if you have something changed, if you go to quit Photoshop, it will take a little bit time, but because it will save the settings, the styles, the brushes, whatever you have loaded in this when you have opened the Photoshop in this setting, when you have the last time opened. Does that make sense? I hope so. So very important for you, if you use or if you create own styles, save it and quit Photoshop the right way, or whatever. Also for you important is go to with the right mouse here and say export selected styles, and then you can save it wherever you want to, and you can always reopen it in your Photoshop. You should save it in a safe way, maybe into the collection itself if you want to name it however you want, or this is up to you how you want to save it. You only need to remember how you saved such things, and you should do it always the same way, how you save things like that. Of course, if you now save this kind of template, or not template, page you have created, you always have in this template the style you have changed. So this is how it looks like in my that what you have bought, and this is the new one you have maybe saved. Okay, so these are the ones I have here. So a lot of different this one is fun. This is really fun. It's really nice and retro kind of, and it will really make your page outstanding a little bit. Yeah, so this is a little bit kind of scribbled, so that's 200%, a little bit too much. So we go where 100%. So this is how it looks like. And then we have another one. This is also pretty cool. I think this will work much more better on a different font, not this with the serifs. So you can see here, if you use not that one, this is much better. Also here you can of course change here the color if you want to, and here you can pick from the swatches that coordinates. I like that. I like this, really love that effect. And of course, if you want to change or scale the effect, that's also possible. Look at it. If you scale it with a 50%, you get a kind of outline look here. That's also nice. Also great idea to use this. Also here you can go to the styles and save this as a new one, outline, and keep it forever if you save it. Okay, so a lot of different ways to use this kind of styles. If I can see that here, also here Photoshop users can always change it by double click the effects and go and change here the colors. You can go again to your swatch and change here the colors. You see here the overlay and go here. And of course this, you can use this style in any other collection because you always have the swatches, and you can use this styles then in any other collection because you have the colors and you can change it by yourself. So okay, need to drink a little bit something. Okay, then we have styles. We have the transparent vintage overlays, and now my what heavens, oh my, I don't know, my computer, even I have changed that last year, it's not that one. Have you seen the new iMacs? It comes in so cool colors, and there's a petrol turquoise one, but in 24 inches, which is too small for me. So I hope really they come up with those colors, but in the much bigger version of the iMac, and this one I want to have. Okay, transparent vintage overlay. You can use that here on a font without any problems. Of course you can combine, for example, double click on it and just overlay here, or place that underneath so you can fill that. For example, this one, because this is transparent, you will have, or you see always that one is underneath on the next layer. So okay, these are the transparent, but of course you can use them if you use the brushes here. Let's use that one. This is stamped, and this is how it looks like then with the layer. Then we have the textures here. This is one with the blooms and the painted, and everything you can combine. Then we have some solid canvas here. The first one you didn't see because it's the same like the paper I've used, so it's like it's invisible, makes the kind of invisible. Okay, we have the I don't know. I have the gold, this aqua, and then we have this lavender filled texture. So like with canvas, as you can see here when you zoom it. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy what I've created for you for the April collection, and I can't wait to see any new layouts you have created. Always tag me. If you are on Instagram, just leave me a short or a hashtag with NBK _design, and then I will receive as a, not a hashtag, use the at NBK_design. Then I will get a notification and see what you have created, and mostly, if it's possible, if your account is not set on private, I can post your layout in my stories. I hope you enjoyed this video. I said that already before, but take care of yourself. Stay at home. As don't go out too much and pick something of this nasty virus. We need to take care still. If you are not got the vaccine, you should take care and take care of all the others just around you. Wear your mask, and I hope this time will go through over us this year, and we have 2022 in a much better way than we have it yet. Take care, and we're gonna see us sure in the next video. Bye.